Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, and fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. Back to school, child is all excited about new books, new supplies. I always behaved the same when I came to my first Toastmaster meeting, and more so when I got my first Toastmaster guide. That very night, I opened my book, chapter 1, your first speech, icebreaker. I love to talk about myself. So, I'm so in. So without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kavita Kumar. I was born and brought up in New Delhi, India. India is a developing country in South Florida. It's beautiful, colorful, full of culture and tradition. I'm the youngest of the 3 siblings. My dad was a successful criminal attorney. And while growing up, there were really 3 lessons that our parents taught us. Be humble, be respectful, and always be disciplined. And I try to incorporate those lessons in my day-to-day life and also pass them on to my children. While growing up, I was like jack of all. Indian classical dancer, very active in theater. I was very well recognized by the local media. I'm a painter. I do watercolors. I paint pictures, silk fabrics. Also dabbled in sports. I play tennis, table tennis, cricket, badminton, swimming. I'm a diver. Obviously never won any awards in sports, but broke a few boards. Academically, I was an above average student. I have a bachelor's in textile designing, which is my passion. I have a bachelor's in political science, my dad's passion, and I have a master's in business administration. And I started my career as a fashion designer. 1995, I moved to US for the love of my life. He's a civil engineer, and I have 2 lovely children, a 12-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son. And I love my family. With work and with family, obviously I couldn't carry on with my all those activities, but I do live my dream through my children. Every year I choreograph kids' performance that's performed at the Broward Art Community Center. Be Utah to the community. It's a charity event. And also, I don't play any sports as much, but I do drive my kids back and forth. So that's, I do it for my children and I enjoy it. Career-wise, I have been in the consumer industry for the last 20 years. Recently, I switched my career. I am currently working for a company, Ace USA. It's a premium fashion luggage brand, and I'm wearing a sales hat. And as they say, the consumers really, before they even buy your product, they buy your word. They buy your trust. And that's what brought me to Toastmaster, to learn the art of speaking, to improve my speaking, to learn to use the right words so I can gain the confidence, the trust of my consumers, and hopefully grow the $20 million business that I'm currently managing. I'll give you some insights about myself, my strengths. I am a people person, and I am very passionate, very persistent in what I do, whether it's work, whether it's home. And that is played a big role in where I am today. My weaknesses, I'm a perfect example of Andy's human palm tree. I worry, and I worry. What could have happened? Why did it not happen? What if it happens? And I know I need to chill, enjoy, and relax. My dream, my short-term dream is to enjoy and learn from the new family, Toastmaster family that I've recently joined, to continue to teach my children to be good human beings and be successful in what they do, and finally, to start a small business of my own in the fashion clothing industry, hopefully in 5 years. And my long-term dream is to spend a lot of time with my husband, which I don't do now, and also the money that I've saved, the time that I'll have when I retire, to give it to the community and be more your time. So I think with this, I kind of end the journey to Kavita's past, present, and hopefully a bright future. And I hope you enjoyed. Since this speech was to talk about yourself, I would end with a note that what lies behind us and what lies in front of us is very small compared to what lies within us. Thank you all.